Hey, hey. Do 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 do. Damana 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 damana. What do you mean the file size is bigger than two? Okay. File size reducer. I just need. Okay. Okay. I sure. I can't even use. I can't even use this to. Wow. Compress image, please. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me open up the stream, audio check all that because oh, hello Chris. Hello Chris. The title is not wrong. I'm only gonna do this for like an hour. Because it's just one of like a quick silly idea I had in my brain. Because I just finished the Saiyan invasion arc. But no, my thumbnail apparently it's like too big. Apparently, it's probably not that big. I literally it's like the same thumbnail I used yesterday, so it's not even that big. Then what is a game? We'll probably just game after like a 7 if you want. I mean, unless it ends earlier than 7. We could do like Marvel Rivals, honestly. I'm down to clown. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's like point 0.1. Oh my god, it's point 0.1 over. Okay. The thumbnail was point 0.1 over the maximum limit. Are you kidding me? Come on now. That's a whole lot of nonsense. That's a whole lot of baloney. That's a whole lot of baloney. Okay, well that's horrible looking. Holy shit. The downgrade is insane. Damn, I think I'd just rather use the old thumbnail I was using, which has like the tiniest white line that no one's ever gonna notice. I think I'd just rather use that, cause that, it's not even changing anything. That's like rude. Come on, change something. Or maybe I'm crazy, right? No, it's clearly lower quality. I'm not crazy. And it's not even letting me change anything. That's crazy. Here, I'm gonna use this secret thumbnail that no one knows about, and then I'm gonna change it to the Dragon Ball thumbnail. I don't see anything changing. Yeah, it's gonna take like a minute or two for it to change on your side, but for my side, absolutely atrocious, to say the least. Absolutely atrocious thumbnail. Man, man. I'm a little mad. I won't lie. I'm a little mad. Maybe I did use the accidental thumbnail. Shit. Oh, it's saying file size is still bigger. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm stuck with that. Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, Chris. Don't you want to discuss if the Elden Ring universe could survive the Saiyan invasion? Come on now. I know you have some ideas in that brain. Come on now. I know you have some ideas stirring. I know your mind is being electrified by the thoughts. It can. I don't know. I feel like it's more debatable than that. Than that it can, because we have Raditz, you know, you know, Vegeta and Nappa, right? That's three guys, right? But Raditz was able to take down Goku and Piccolo, and that was like they were like super powerful, and they trained hard for who knows how many years after their final fight against each other, right? That's fighting Raditz, right? And then that's 1 year later. Vegeta comes in and Nappa comes in. Nappa levels an entire city, right? Nappa levels an entire city, right? As they were trying to find Goku, right? I mean, I don't know. And let's remember, right? Raditz was still demolishing, right? Raditz was absolutely demolishing Goku, right? Even though he had Piccolo next to him. And the same thing with Vegeta. Vegeta was demolishing Goku, Krillin, Gohan, Yajirobe, and then meanwhile you had Nappa demolishing all the humans, as well as Krillin, Piccolo, right? And what's his name? Tien, and I forgot the bald boy's name. But he Chiaotzu. Rot will kill them easily. Yeah, I was thinking about that as an idea, right? The Rot, right? It would be really bad luck. Like if they, I don't have the, I don't, do I have the map? I do have the map, right? Okay, it'd be really bad luck, right? If the Saiyans were to land their ships in the in the Ionia swamp. Can you imagine that? Right? They just accidentally land in the heart of Ionia. They know nothing about the Rot. That would actually kill them. But I don't think it would kill them fast enough because we know Millicent, right? Millicent, who's infected with rot, she's still alive, right? Yeah, she has an entire arm missing, right? But even stronger characters, stronger than Millicent, like Melania, she's still alive and she's been clearly getting attacked by rot. So, even if they were to land in the swamp of Ionia and get infected with rot, it would take them a long time to actually die to it, I would imagine. I was going to show you Millicent, but she's gone now. I already progressed the quest line. Also, can I just hop in a call to discuss instead of using chat? Yeah, sure. Go ahead if you want to do a call. I think rot is very interesting. I think rot is very, very interesting. But I think it'll just take too long. Because, I mean, if it rot seems to affect people differently. Like, we got the tarnished, and, if that builds up, that kills us, as we all know. But then we got Millicent, who seems to be going strong, right? But I guess the rot is affecting the tarnished differently because, it's gameplay. But, like, lore-wise, it affects the person slowly. But I don't know, in my personal opinion, I think rot would just take too long to kill the Saiyans. Too long, and I think the Saiyans would have invaded at that point, and have demolished everything. We got to remember when Vegeta was was basically getting wrecked, right? When he was on the ropes, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna blow up the entire damn planet at this point," right? Whenever Goku was getting him on the ropes, or whenever he was like very close to like losing the fight, after Yajirobe cut him down, he's all like, "I hate this place. I'm about to blow everything up." But he was just too weak to blow everything up. But he could have done it. I bet at full power, easily could have done it. I mean, he was talking about how the monkey mode, when Saiyans go monkey mode, is like reserved for destroying entire planets, right? Let alone, just one guy, Goku. I invited you, by the way, to a party chat. Audio check, by the way, just in case the party chat changed something, and I don't know about it. Audio check, by the way. Okay, audio sounds fine. Like, I would love to give it to, our boys and girls in the lands between, but this is fucking Vegeta. And this is fucking Vegeta, and this is fucking
Ryan.
Chris.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I won't lie. I had to use the restroom real fast, so I missed out on some of your stream.
it's alright. It's all good.
So what was like the recap of like what I missed?
So where'd you leave off?
After I sent that message, I left.
Oh, okay. So after Rot would kill them easily.
Oh yeah. So okay, wait, which stands are we discussing?
We're discussing basically the first Saiyan arc with Raditz
Like
coming in.
like the actual arc. Okay, got it.
Yeah, the actual arc.
So,
Raditz comes in, and
okay.
then 1 year later, it's the Vegeta Nappa.
Let's get something straight here, buddy.
All right.
First off, Raditz, okay, I'm not gonna curse you. I'm not gonna curse.
No, it's
Awful.
okay.
He's awful. Okay.
I heard.
No,
I know.
he's crazy. He's crazy. He looks crazy.
He looks cool.
Because no, I mean like he acts like he's unstoppable.
He does.
But in all actuality, he is by far probably like one of the weakest Saiyans you could get.
Yeah,
Only
but he's so strong.
He's not insanely strong at all.
Against like Piccolo and
The only reason why, one, Goku washed. Alright, he was barely training. He just had a kid. Everything. He was not at his peak level that he probably could have been.
Okay.
Piccolo. So if you're gonna compare Raditz to anyone, you should always compare Raditz to Piccolo because Piccolo actually didn't stop training. Like they say, if I remember correctly, they should say it. So they're gonna actually mention the whole like, hey, Piccolo, like he's been training ever since. That's how he developed the special beam cannon. So if you're gonna compare Raditz to someone, don't compare him to Goku. Only compare to Piccolo. And the only reason why they should okay.
But Goku and Piccolo were like the same power level, weren't they? When they were fighting Raditz?
In Sparking Zero,
oh, okay.
Where they do explore different timelines. There's a lot with this whole Raditz one. Where they explore a bunch of different things.
Alright.
So one of the things that they try to explore oh my gosh, hold on. My audio is not balanced. I'm playing Cyberpunk at the same time right now.
Uh-huh.
And like Cyberpunk is overpowering my earbuds. Hold on. Okay, so where did I leave off on? Oh yeah, so one of the options is where you just don't take Piccolo and like Master Roshi and Krillin come with you. You defeat him so much easier. You defeat Raditz so much easier. If you have like Roshi and Krillin with you. It's just like a matter of like numbers for Raditz. Like he's kind of really pathetic, like battle wise. Because they're not really what's the word, tactical?
Yeah.
Like they're just used to being like these strong people who just come wipe out people. Typically, like they'll use their grade 8 forms, as like they say in the anime. That's typically how they do it. Like they'll just send kids use the grade 8 forms. Like so, they just don't develop tactics as well as they would like they do later on, like in the Dragon Ball series. Like Goku, obviously he's more tactical. He's been in multiple different fights.
Yeah.
But like I said, he was hella washed. He was not training to get strong or anything like that. I feel like if he was training, he could have been better. So with that part established, he probably wouldn't even be able to fight the first boss in Elden Ring, Raditz.
You don't think he would be able to fight the Soldier of Godric?
No.
The Soldier of Godric.
Oh wait, no, I meant Godric.
The man Godric himself? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But he's like the weakest demigod, though.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be like fighting the opposites.
No.
Like I should be voting for the Elden Ring universe, and you should be against but we're like opposites right now.
No. You see, it's because unlike you, I actually know Dragon Ball.
But I know Elden Ring.
You're right. You do know Elden Ring, and I know Dragon Ball, so I know how easily they're gonna get their asses handed to them.
But by Godric, no way.
Wait. The word God in general states how crazy they are. You
He
see, the
ran
thing
away
is,
from every fight. Godric ran away from every fight.
she did run away from the one that we were. I'm going based off the fight that we actually have seen.
Well, that is because we invaded. We like literally entered his house and surprised him.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's his house.
So what? He always just runs away from a fight or anything.
Yeah, he ran away from Melania. There's like the 1,000 Year War, the Shattering War. He
Yeah.
ran away from
All right,
that.
fine. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with someone well known. Rhydon. Or
Radon or Radon? Okay, Radon.
Radon.
Rhydon.
I corrected myself.
Fella's name in Pokemon's.
Shh. It's Rhyhorn. Pokemon.
There.
But yeah, so he would absolutely probably obliterate Nappa too.
Wait, are we talking
Nappa
about?
and Raditz.
Are we talking about like
Radon.
Prime Radon, or are we talking about like Rot?
The one that we
Radon?
see. The one that we see.
Well, we see both.
The first one. The
technically.
first one. The
Okay,
first one.
so
The first one.
but he's rotted though. He's like super weak as well.
Yeah, exactly. And think about it though. How insane his moves are in general.
The meteor does worry me.
Exactly. The meteor would absolutely just obliterate them.
But what
To
about they
begin
can
with.
fly though, right? So they don't even have to, you know.
They can fly, but here's the thing. You really think they're going to be faster than him.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because
Now,
they
another
have
thing.
gravity. They have like they're used to their Saiyan gravity, which is why they fly so easily.
They're not freaking insanely fast yet. You got to remember that.
Hmm.
You got to think of like where they're at now, and they're nerfed, hella nerfed. Like if you're gonna call it with Vegeta, he is hella nerfed. All right, because he's still like, for him, your best argument you're gonna have for him is his grade 8 form, which I
Yeah.
would actually have to think about for a second, which is why I'm focusing on the lower two, and then we'll get to how Vegeta would end up losing easily.
Okay. Okay.
But Raditz, he's getting wiped by almost anyone. I'm telling you.
I don't know about that. You know. Well, maybe
No,
I don't think he can
you
win
don't
against Radon though. I think
understand.
you might be right about that, but I don't know.
No, I promise you, he's not gonna win against Radon.
Yeah, Radon is crazy.
Raditz is a complete idiot. He literally was actually capable of being stopped by Piccolo. Like he was able to be restrained by Piccolo for a good amount of time. And you're saying if you're trying to say he's that crazy, but yet he's able to be stopped like the way he was.
Oh, his tail. Oh my goodness. He's the
You
only
see,
one
that's like
whose tail is affected. Yeah.
yeah, and you gotta like you can't just forget about that stuff. Like the main argument for all of them is always gonna be their grade 8 form. Everything else cooked. You're probably gonna get cooked in all of their base forms.
I don't know.
Because think about it.
I still
All
don't
of
know.
them, all of them have always needed someone else to help them. Like
But
the second, like more than like 3, 4 people started teaming up on them, they
Yeah.
started to lose. You gotta remember, bro. Like the fact that half of the people in Elden Ring are just gods, you know they're getting.
Well,
like,
they're
losing.
demigods, you know. Not quite.
Demigods,
Not quite
gods,
there yet.
demigod
Almost there.
alone. Demigod alone is still enough to terrify. Because like Vegeta actually knows who like Beerus is, who's an actual god too, though. This is established in canon that
Okay,
he
okay.
did see Beerus as a kid. So if they even mention the name like God, like even if it's just demigod, they would still probably be like Vegeta would probably be terrified of half of them.
Yeah, except for Godric, that doesn't really count. I would say.
You know what? Since I don't know Godric apparently at all,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
going based off like his moveset, but you said like
Oh yeah, he's like
he's like a
actually the
chicken.
weakest. He's a chicken. He's the weakest. You know, he's basically the Raditz of the
He's like
of the
everything
universe.
bad.
Yeah.
All right. So then yeah, he'd probably get absolutely obliterated then. I'd say that. I'd say that.
But Nappa's a different story. I think Nappa
Nappa
could take
is
on Radon.
Nappa is tanky for sure. However, Radon like Nappa would also like prefer not to always be so up close.
Hmm.
Sometimes, like if he thinks he's gonna be losing, he'd probably start relying more on his moveset. Like as like I forgot what it's called. Like one of his abilities, so he'll have to back away for that one to happen though.
Hmm.
But the thing is, like, doesn't Radon have like that one move where you can just pull people in?
Yeah, he does have a gravity move like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So that is gonna easily make him get absolutely clapped.
Okay, so you were thinking boss. I was thinking like the normal characters. I think bosses do take into account in this like idea,
Well,
right?
you said universe in general.
Yeah, the universe in general. But I was also like I was thinking mostly like characters. Like, how do you
All
think the
right, give
humans
me.
of Elden Ring would survive? You know, could they? Without the tarnish, by the way, because I feel like tarnish would be cheating.
I was about to say tarnished. They're kind of immortal basically, so I
Yeah,
think they're gonna
yeah,
lose,
yeah, yeah.
buddy.
I'm thinking like the DLC characters, if you remember them, Letta and the gang, right?
I've only watched like one DLC tutorial,
Oh damn.
not
Well,
tutorial, but like one
damn.
gameplay.
Well, so there's this gang, and the leader is Letta, right? And they go up
Uh huh.
against the Tarnish, right? It's like a 1v5, right? So like they're basically probably the strongest humans. If you wanted that, they're basically the Z fighters of Elden Ring, right?
Uh-huh.
Letta has a sword that can create like light needles of light. We got I don't know all of their names, but Ansbach has like a blood scythe. There's I don't know, I don't know his name. I forgot his name, but I'm just gonna call him Havel because that's basically what
Okay,
people
I'm not
compare
gonna
him
lie.
to.
Like the dragon skills too, that's probably gonna like mess them up.
The dragon who?
The dragon, like the specials that you get from like when you kill all the dragon heart, and you get their hearts,
Oh, so wait, so you're
like
talking
those
about a
special ones.
dragon, like the Dragon Man? There is a Dragon Man in the DLC. Are you telling me he could like really do some damage?
I think he could probably do some real damage.
That's kind of crazy.
You don't think so? You really don't think they'll be able
Yeah,
to?
it's just I don't think the because these are like just humans, right? And the humans in Dragon Ball couldn't do anything.
No, like that. No. Well, it took multiple of them to like actually do something.
Like yeah, they were
Like that's all
strong.
they
You
have
know,
to
they could
do.
fight Cybermen, and they were like the same as like the same strength as Raditz. I think that's really impressive in their own respect. But like Elden Ring characters, like you can kill them as a normal guy without any fists or anything. I guess that I don't know. That's more mechanics related than lore related. But like even the strongest players like could or the strongest characters struggle against the weakest characters like Godric, you know, or the weakest bosses, I guess.
Vegeta in his grade 8 form would probably start like absolutely destroying
That's what
for a
I'm thinking.
second. Only also because like they don't know about the tail weakness. So
Yeah, that is a
that's
problem.
that's that's the only like main big thing that Vegeta has like going for him. Not the only, but like it's like the big thing he has going.
Yeah, who do you think like have the strongest power level? Would it be Radon or Melania? Maybe Melania, right? But they're both kind of in a weaker state than they were in the past. So it's kind of hard to judge. Maybe Malekith, if you remember, if you know Malekith, he's the dog with the
No,
red sword. Yeah,
yeah.
Malekith. Malekith might have because he's the most feared of all of like the demigods, right? Malekith is the most feared character, I guess, in Elden Ring.
You see, but like, okay, could we just agree on one thing?
Yeah,
Demigods, let's face it, they're more than likely getting like, they're losing. Alright, they're losing. If they survive, that's crazy, and it's a miracle.
so you're
If they're
saying the
going against a
demigods are
demigod.
losing, or no Saiyans?
No, like Saiyans.
Well, here let's go through a list. Elden Ring, and I'll just type remembrances because that's what they
Here,
drop.
just send it to me. Send me the link that you're gonna use
All
for
right.
like all the Elden Ring bosses.
Yeah, we'll go
So
to
we
the
feel
base
like,
game first, and then we'll start with the DLC, which is
yeah.
also.
Just don't. Also, just don't forget, I am looking through the Cyberpunk book right now that I got. So if I do not seem like I am on track, it's because I am like in deep love reading right now.
All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Sending the link to you. We got quite a few bosses, and some of them aren't demigods. So I would still kind of like your opinion on some of them, because some of them, even though they're not demigods, they're kind of strong in their own right. So bam, I sent it.
There we go. What is this? Oh, Elden Ring Wiki.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
like we're gonna go through their lore and everything.
The lore doesn't matter that much. I mean, it kind of gives you like a
Ah, it's too late.
brief.
Ah, it's too late. They're getting lore. They're getting the briefiest of lore, just so we know who's actually getting wrecked.
Well, I
I'm
still think
telling you, I
Godric is getting
don't have
wrecked.
high hopes. I don't have high hopes.
I have like I'm like the opposite. I think Saiyans might be demolishing like kind of like
Elden
50 to
Lord.
75%.
Hey. The
Mm-hmm.
point. Okay, so we agree. They's gonna lose.
Yeah, Godric's
They
losing.
cannot. They cannot take on everyone.
Yeah, like they're not taking on everyone, but they can take.
So
They might win.
Elden Ring as a whole, stands are losing. Say it now.
Okay.
No. Do
You
you
know?
think anyone has a chance? Do you think every single person in Elden Ring, bosses, humans, whatever, everyone,
Ah,
will absolutely
damn.
lose to all three of them?
It's because there's like a god in the DLC, man. That's a problem. It's a bit of a
So,
problem.
we'll ignore the DLC. We'll ignore the DLC.
Okay, okay. Base game.
Base game.
I think that my problem is I think they have a chance, but they're gonna have to really try, you know. And
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
think
there is
about
a
it. No,
god
no, no.
in the
They're the
base game
ultimate
too.
throwers. They are the ultimate throwers. Don't forget that.
But I mean, if they tried their all though, if they took it seriously after Godric or something, I don't know.
No, they would not. They're gonna be too full of themselves.
Yeah, I
You
guess
you
that is
gotta
true.
you gotta remember their ego too. That's gonna be like their real big liability there.
Yeah, that's why Vegeta got like his tail cut. Yeah, and got cut again twice.
Not just him, but like everyone else. Like they're like what Nappa? He's too full of himself. He's too
Yeah,
cocky. He
and then
started
Nappa got
losing.
his back broken by
Yep,
Goku. That was crazy.
exactly. Like that's gonna be their ultimate downfall too. It's just like their ego and
Yeah.
narcissism and everything.
Okay, so I guess if I had to say the answer, I'm just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna say yes because
The
I think
sake of
so.
argument.
Just
No,
for the
no,
sake
no.
of
Not for the
argument.
sake of argument. I need a genuine. Do you think they're gonna survive that shit?
Well, okay, let's see. I'm looking through the list.
It's not good for him.
Hmm.
Not good for him. You know it too.
Well, I'm gonna say yes. I'm just
They
gonna say
can.
yes that
They can or they will be destroyed.
they can win.
All
Maybe not that
right.
they will win, but they can. They definitely can. Right?
No, it's whether they will or not. All
Well,
right. Not.
will they win?
They'll stand a chance.
It's literally
No,
for
it's
me.
literally. Are they gonna lose? Are they not gonna lose?
Okay. Well, if we had
The
to,
argument isn't. Oh, can they like hold out? And the argument is can they beat? Huh?
okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Can they beat the Elden Ring verse?
I say no.
I'm going to
Absolutely
say
no.
yes. I'm going to say
You really
yes.
think so? All right. So I'll tell
Yeah.
you what. This is what we're gonna do now.
All right.
We're gonna establish with your three Saiyans. All right. We're gonna go over all our knowledge, pull our knowledge together.
Okay.
My knowledge of Dragon Ball as a whole, your knowledge is Elden Ring as a whole. We're not
Okay.
gonna we're not gonna try like obviously throwing someone off, but like giving misinformation. We're gonna
Okay.
go 100% honesty. Well, actually, this would make them lose, or this would make them win. All right.
All right.
All right. So let's find a boss, and let's see like if you're gonna beat him. You got me to stop. You got me to stop reading, buddy. Let's see.
Well, if you want to choose a boss, and then I'll make my.
If I could find the bosses, what the heck? I don't know how to use Elden Ring Wiki. I'm a bit
Uh,
slow.
what did you not like? Oh, go to the table. Go to Remembrances Gallery, and then you'll have a nice clean
How do you even know where that
table.
is?
Shit. What are you looking at right now? Um. Oh, okay. Go to Remembrances. Yeah, your Remembrances. There you go. Go to the gallery. Yeah, because it looks cleaner on the gallery. Yeah, Remembrance Gallery, and it looks so cleaner to use. And we're not going to use the DLC bosses yet, so just scroll down below them, and then that's all the base game remembrances. Sup, Roxy? Moog? Moog,
All
that's
right,
an interesting
let's
one.
let's go with Moog. Let's go with Moog because he's a nice little solid. He's up there, boss. You said it. You said it yourself multiple times. He is up there on the difficulty.
He's up there, yeah, but he's kind of secretive. He's basically like the Batman, except like if Batman was evil of the Elden Ring universe.
So let's go about it. Let's talk about this one. All right.
Okay,
Let's go over his abilities. All right.
all right.
So what does he have that would definitely he'll definitely pull out and he'll start like trying to demolish them with?
So his big thing, and I'm talking the biggest thing, is his knee heel, where he's gonna grab his priestly weapon. I don't know what it's called, and he's gonna move it up and down.
Let's just
And
call
he's
it
gonna
a
say,
trident. It's a trident.
"Yeah, I guess it's a trident, right? I think it's probably called a trident in the game." So he's gonna move the trident up and down and start counting. He's gonna say in Latin, he's gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then the whole surrounding area gets surrounded by blood and or like a blood mist, and blood starts draining from the enemies that he's fighting.
All right.
That one's
So
kind of
like
crazy.
that's his crazy move that you're talking about. All right. All
Yeah,
right. Who? Let's pick a Saiyan. Who you want to pick? Who you want to go?
I'm just gonna go straight
Who do you
to
think would actually
Vegeta.
beat him? Straight to
Just
Vegeta,
Vegeta.
straight to the
Yeah,
top.
straight to the top.
All right. So I'm not gonna lie. I do not know. This is actually a really good one just because like alright, let's skip over all everything. He's gonna
Right, right.
transform. Let's face it. Vegeta base form, he's not gonna win, right?
Okay. Well, if
Like
Vegeta's
he'll
gonna
definitely
transform, then I would say Moog is also going to transform. Because remember, these
yeah.
guys
I
have
was like,
second phases.
yeah, you're right. So let's face it. Vegeta base form, he's gonna have to go Great Ape. It's gonna be just like how he started losing to Goku.
Hmm.
So he's like, alright, trying to whip out the big gun, which is the Great Ape.
I think he doesn't.
So
I think it's better if he doesn't transform though, because if the in the game, if the character uses the trident, there's a range. The trident has a range to it. So if
well,
Vegeta
okay,
flies
we're not
away,
gonna
then easy peasy lemon
well,
squeezy.
alright, wait. That's not winning. That's just chickening out. That's just running
Well,
away.
he can fly to a distance and then start blasting like he does with Goku. I think Vegeta does that. He starts blasting with like ki blasting.
Well, wait. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
screw it. We'll just start from the top. We'll start from the top. Hold on,
Okay,
let me hop
okay.
on your stream so I could also see like your chat.
Yeah,
But
just in
start
case
from the
chat
top.
wants to say
They
something.
barely just started. Hold on, let me like mute all audio. So they just started and everything. They're about to go at it. Vegeta shows up.
Hmm.
Moog's like, alright, bet, let's fight.
Yeah. He's like, Miguel's
So,
all mine. Yep.
yep. So, what do you think they're gonna like? Who do you think
Hmm.
is gonna start losing the fastest? I'm telling you, Vegeta will absolutely
Oh.
fold.
Godric loses the fastest. There's no doubt that
No,
Godric
not Godric,
loses.
but Moog. I meant go Moog.
Moog,
I meant
who's gonna
go.
lose the fastest against
Yeah,
Moog and Vegeta?
like base
Mm.
form. So Vegeta,
So
he's
like,
just
who
mostly
reaches
gonna have
second
his
phase
Gallic gun.
first,
He's just
basically?
mostly gonna. Yeah, it's gonna have. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna have to be Vegeta more than likely.
Moog
Just
is
his
kind of
Gallic
slow
gun.
though.
Yeah, but like his Gallic gun is the main thing he'll probably be using a lot. Just because, first off, he will probably eventually. All Saiyans at a point just start going for ranged attacks
Yeah.
at some random point. Like at first they'll start probably fighting, and then Moog will start like trying to slash him. Probably
Hmm.
get some blood,
Yeah.
like
Splash
start
blood on them.
yeah,
The blood
bleed.
fire.
Yeah, then that's gonna start getting him. But they'll start using Gallic gun. But the thing is, doesn't Moog charge at you?
Well, I guess they all do. Yeah. He
Yeah.
he
So like,
thrusts at you. I guess. But the
and
Gallic
what's the
gun is doesn't
range?
that have like the power to destroy the damn world though? It'd be over for Moog.
It really wouldn't.
Because that's what Vegeta said. He said
They
this could destroy the
they
whole world.
they over exaggerate. It's Vegeta. Vegeta during his like Prince of cockiness.
Prince
All right,
era.
his Prince of cockiness era.
Yeah. I mean, he might
Right?
be right
Like, let's
though.
face it. He's not right.
Like
He has
maybe the
used Gallic Gun
surface of
how
the
many
planet.
times?
Well, I don't
How
know.
many times has he used Gallic Gun in the universe
I've seen him use it
and never
once.
done it? Multiple times. Hell, even Trunks uses it all the time.
Yeah, but when he was
But in the
powering up,
universe, it
though, he
actually
made the
can't.
whole world shake. When he was just powering up randomly, he was just yelling into the sky. He was making the whole world
Everyone,
shake.
everyone makes the whole world
But this
shake
was
by
like one of the
yelling.
first times we've seen it, though. The world, the entire
Yeah,
world shake.
but like we're going like with everything we know. Everyone is capable of doing a Dragon Ball. It's nothing special. So we're not going to treat it like it's something special, you
But
know?
to be fair, though, like the average Dragon Ball character, he's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah, no, like well, most of them are.
Yeah,
Alright, let's
yeah.
not forget Mr. Satan.
Of course, of
All right,
course.
you're saying everyone's kind of crazy. That guy, if he was a go, no, he's losing.
Yeah, fair.
Absolutely, absolutely wrecked. One hit, gone. So, anyways,
Yeah.
powering up don't mean nothing. He doesn't even have Super Saiyan. He does have nothing. Like cool, he's like charging up his attack and everything. It's not gonna actually destroy the world at all. It's
Okay.
strong. I'll give him that. It's strong. But do you think it's enough to throw him in second place right off the rip? I don't think
Oh,
so.
I don't know. Hmm. I I think it could, it might. I think it.
Because
I think so.
Moog throwing around the blood is probably going to get him real fast. Because his face, he's not going to be able to take a lot of damage. If he was able to eventually like start losing to Goku to the point where he had to like actually start resorting to having to use Grade
Yeah,
8. So if normal like no punches were getting him, imagine him being set on fire.
that's true. But Goku was super fast and strong. He got the Kaioken training, right? But Moog
Yeah.
doesn't have that. Moog is not fast, like I was saying. He's not that fast.
So, and you're trying to say like Vegeta's like the fastest guy known to mankind. No, he's not
Well,
insanely fast
in the
either.
Elden universe, I would say
He's
so.
definitely fast. He's definitely fast. He is definitely fast. I'm not
Yeah.
denying that. Against almost everyone in Elden Ring, yeah, he's definitely fast.
Like except for
Oh,
like
we're
Melania,
talking.
I think Melania and like Prime Radon would be the fastest characters, and maybe Ramana, maybe, you know.
Yeah, no. So definitely them, but like the problem is Moog's hit. He will hit. He will hit Vegeta. Vegeta's gonna be stupid. He's gonna get a few hits. We gotta guarantee that much. When he
Okay, fair.
gets hit, how hard is he gonna be hitting? I think
Hmm.
it probably like 3-4 hits. He's gonna like go grade 8. Like he's gonna have to be like, oh, dang it, let me do this.
Okay, so when it comes to like, because I don't think Moog is gonna be able to hit Vegeta with his trident. If he does Blood Flame Vegeta, I think it's a different story. It's not even gonna be four or
No,
three
no,
hits.
no.
I think
It's
it might just be one or two, because Blood Flame is kind of lasting. It's a lasting effect, right? And there's
mm.
blood, But like, if he throws a blood flame, the flame is still on the ground. It's still gonna be there unless Vegeta flies slightly over the ground. It's gonna be stuck there, and that could hurt Vegeta a
You
lot.
see, but like it still goes like he could still go to Vegeta like if he's like careless and slips up.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it'll
and then
do a lot. And remember the blood buildup that happens because
exactly. So like
that'll hurt a lot as well.
so just like getting one in general would like do insane amount of damage.
Yeah, I would say one or two, and Vegeta might be like, "Okay, this is this is really painful. Ouch."
It definitely take Vegeta a fat second to do anything though.
He'd be shocked because it's literally fire, and yet it's like what? Maybe like he's feeling the bleeding inside of him or something. I don't
Exactly.
know.
Like that like if he doesn't die to that, he's definitely gonna have to transform.
Yeah,
And like that's what I'm saying. Like but like with Vegeta, it's like his main thing he has going for him is his speed and the fact that he's just gonna be using ranged at a certain point.
yeah. That's basically
But the
the two
second he gets
things.
hit, he's not gonna be tanking anything. But Moog could definitely 100% like tank anything Vegeta throws for like a good while. Because Mogul just ends like, do you just want to go like how do you think it would work real life of him just second pacing? Like he'll just do
Oh
it
man.
or
Well, okay. Let's say. So you're saying the Gallic gun. What are you saying the Gallic gun would do to Moog if Moog gets hit by this?
I'd say like off of a health bar of 100, I'd say maybe like 4% of his health bar.
Do you know what the Comet Azure is?
Nah, I know which one. He's not gonna use that though.
Well, that's basically the
It's not. It's not.
similar to the Gallic gun, right?
It's
And
not.
that one
Hold on.
shots.
Wait. Let me look up a certain move. I think like the spear one, kind of like where the daggers, like you summon the daggers and you just like all of them go on him. It's gonna be kind of like that, more like it.
The Gallic gun?
Yeah,
The spears are all on him. You might
like
be
the
talking
dagger
about.
one.
What are you talking
Is that the one you were
about?
talking about?
If you look up Comet Azure, I think you'd be like, oh yeah, that's Gallic gun right there, and it one shots Moog.
Hold on.
To be fair, and that's a thing in Elden Ring. You know,
Wait. So what do you call it? Comet what?
Comet Azure, like lapis lazuli, except Azure. If you look up Comet Azure versus Moog, it one shots him. Doesn't even let him second phase, because he counts down to his second phase, which feels so much like an anime prep type
Oh
thing.
no, it's not. That's not at all like Gallic gun.
I would say it's
Yeah, I
weaker
know
than
which one that
Gallic
one
Gun,
is.
and it's still one-shotting.
This is definitely not weaker than a Gallic gun. This is stronger than a Gallic gun.
Really, you would say that?
Yes, I 1000% say that.
Hmm.
Hold
Okay,
on,
that's
isn't
interesting.
its use? Don't like almost everyone just use it like it's a freaking Kamehameha?
Yeah, it's basically like a Kamehameha wave. I guess you could say
Yeah,
that too.
yeah, that's what it was based. I could have sworn that's what it
Hmm.
basically was.
Oh, I
So
guess
no,
Goku also used the Kamehameha wave to fight against the Comet Desert. I guess if you wanted to be fair, or not Comet Desert, but to fight against the Gallic Gun. Um. So I guess to be
well you
fair,
gotta also
yeah,
remember like the Kamehameha isn't like insanely strong at this point.
yeah. It's only like Goku, Goku using it makes it strong, essentially.
Not just that, but like just in general, it's not that strong yet.
Hmm. See,
Like
like he could whip it
it's
around.
strong. It's not insane. Like it's nothing insane yet. Like it gets crazier later on. That like I think it would actually end up one-shotting mode. But like
Yeah. So you're saying
and the
The
Gallic gun
Kamehameha
is
and the
100
Gallic Gun are lesser than the Comet Desert?
for sure. At like
Wow.
at the time it is now, yes.
Okay.
I will admit that they get stronger later on, but that's later on. We're talking about like right now how they are gonna get absolutely clapped, like thrown around, bro.
So I don't know if you would count this, but if I were to like Comet Desert on like a building, it would not break, I think. Oh wait, we could actually test. I can't test that. I don't have Comet Desert, but there is a breakable building that we could test it on to see if it would break. Unfortunately, I can't test that. But you
Let's just see
know.
if there's a video.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We do
Comet
have YouTube.
Azure. That's true. Comet Azure.
Yeah, you know what? This is
Church
what we need to do first. We need to like establish like in-game moves that we could probably compare him to. That is so much smarter.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hopped on Fortnite for a second. They're doing a holiday thing, just so you know.
Yeah, they did like a Mariah Carey event. It was very
No,
short.
there's like a you visit a lodge and you get like a free gift for until Christmas.
Oh, I see. I see. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's not
for
really a
14
video of
days.
the Comet Azure hitting a bit the Church of
All right.
LA.
Well, is there a video of it hitting Moog?
There is. If you look up Comet Azure versus Moog, there's like a ton of videos. And it one
And
shots.
you're like, oh, so you're 100% sure it's a one shot.
Yeah, it one shots him before he can even second phase.
How long is the one charge?
The charge is. I guess it depends on what talismans and shit the guy's using in the video.
All right, so we're just gonna assume it's nothing crazy.
Well, I think he's
Like,
doing everything crazy in order to perform
well,
this one shot.
Well, if everything is having to go crazy just for that one shot, then I don't think it's gonna be not. It's not gonna be canon, but like it's not as powerful as you're making it think it is. Then, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too now. Because he's
I
drinking
want
his
to,
flask, he's
because
summoning
if
like a
anything,
support.
we're gonna need like a base on it to actually gauge how crazy it is.
Okay, well, we do have another magic attack where the boss, Renala, creates a tiny moon and throws it at the
Yeah, no,
player.
I know that one. Yeah,
What do you think Vegeta can survive that? It
it's
also
not.
moves very fast
I was
as
gonna
it comes
say,
closer.
how fast we talking?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, it's slow at first. It's when it comes closer and closer that it gets fairly fast, but it's dodgeable by a player, right, and a character.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I remember dodging that.
But every attack is dodgeable by characters, to be fair. so, so I don't know if you want
Yeah,
to
well,
chalk that up to
we're gonna
mechanics.
act like they're an actual player more or less because let's face it, when they're fighting, like they're gonna be like going at faster. I
Hmm.
feel like he could probably dodge it, but if it was the
Yeah,
land, it'd probably absolutely mess him up.
yeah, I think so. I think yeah. I mean, it is a moon, even if it is a smaller human-sized moon.
Like it is definitely a move that will absolutely mess him up. But now that I think about it, it is technically a moon, which would mean
Yeah.
they would transform into Grade A.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Renala's boss room is literally a moon in the background.
Yeah, I was about to say he would
Oh my
transform,
goodness.
but he'd be a big target, easy to hit. He would be receiving. He wouldn't be insane.
Hmm.
It'd probably be good damage though.
I don't know. Renala is weak physically. Like her body is fairly weak though.
Yeah, no, like she's weak, but like the problem we're discussing is like
Is moon.
the fact that he's gonna transform and he's gonna be a big target.
Yeah. Oh, so easily hittable. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
he.
could hurt him. I could imagine that hurting him.
I think he does.
Yeah,
It's definitely gonna hurt him.
knocked him
Not
back
hurt him
or
like
down maybe
an
a little bit.
absurd amount or anything like that though.
Yeah, like maybe tip him over. I could imagine.
Yeah, like, he's definitely getting messed up.
So back to Moog. I think now that we've talked a little bit about it, I think the Gallic gun would take a couple. It would take a couple of Gallic guns to get
Yeah,
Moog down
it
to
would
second phase.
take like a good like how much is second face again? It's not 50. Is it 50 of the health bar?
So it's sometimes it's a little random. It's a bit
Yeah, I was about to
random.
say like I don't remember it ever being like it's like right there.
Yeah, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less than 50. You know.
But it's like in grade 8 form like where Moog will probably start having a more difficult time just because like the damage like their durability is higher, their strength is a lot higher.
Hmm. I
But
think
at the
it's very
same time
interesting.
there's always like bigger targets.
Yeah. I would
And
like to
then
tell you
Moog
that Moog
using
has
his
wings and
yeah,
Vegeta
Moog
can
does his
fly,
wings.
so they can fly. They could do a flight battle. That'd be interesting.
So like the main thing too is like Moog's gonna be healing himself.
Oh, that's right, because of the blood stuff. Oh
So
shit, that's crazy.
Vegeta is still gonna keep receiving damage. Moog is just
Oh,
gonna be here like healing him. I didn't want to bring up that. I didn't want to bring that up
no,
yet
no, that's
until like we
good.
established. Yeah,
That's really
I didn't
good.
want to bring it up yet until we established like the basic. Hmm. What if like they start doing this or that?
Yeah, that's so true. He's gonna heal as Vegeta takes more damage.
Now,
That's crazy.
if this was like real battle, let's face it, he's using that move more than once. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm using this move once. No, he's using it as many times as he needs.
That's
And
true. Oh, well, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's something because like for Melania, right? When she becomes Melania is going to be a very interesting talk, but when she becomes a goddess, right? Her body becomes basically kind of it's going to be deteriorate faster after she's done using it, and she's kind of embracing the power of rot, and that's going to change her body in many interesting ways. I think it's the same thing here with Moog because he's also supported by an outer god. That's what we call the rot and the frenzied flame and the fucking blood creatures.
Well,
They're
so
outer
you think like
gods.
it's gonna be dealing damage to him if he keeps using that?
I think, yeah, I think it'll affect. I think it affects Moog in a way that we just don't quite understand, kind of like how it affects Melania. So that would
I
make them
mean,
not able to use it again. But there will
doesn't
be
like
stuff like that.
Melania like actually just have rot like herself? Like
Like
the
she is
thing
backed
is,
up by the rot outer god, whatever the rot outer god might be.
but doesn't she legitimately just have rot too though?
I think it's interesting because
Like hurting
she
her?
does, yeah, she does, she clearly she clearly has rots, right. But I think
Exactly.
it's
So I feel like there's a
interesting.
difference though.
I think it's very interesting because
'Cause-
Melania, I think she's rotting because she's not accepting of the rot. And then we have Ramana who loves the rot, and you see she's not rotting anywhere. I mean, she's like a bug creature now, but she's not rotting anywhere. So it's kind of interesting how the rot
and like,
works.
is it actually like the same? Like, which is it the same god that like Moog's using or no?
No. These are all different, like different gods that are trying to take
So then,
over
yeah,
or destroy. You know.
I feel like it'd be a different, like a real big difference. Then, like, you can't really compare the two because one of them's kind
hmm
of like actually affected, and then the other one isn't at all.
Well, that's
Plus,
not
like
true. He has
in the
wings,
game,
as we
like,
know. He has the
well, yeah,
wings,
he has
just like
wings, but like,
Melania too. Melania also has the wings, so it's kind of
all
you can
right,
kind of
but
compare them.
wait. Let me finish. Right? You interrupted.
I'm
You
sorry. I'm sorry.
interrupted
I'm sorry.
my facts. You're interrupting my
Okay.
facts.
All right. Let's hear him. Let's hear him.
So, what I mean by this is like he is doing a completely different move in game. Do we see any sort of repercussions for this, or do we have like any lore
Hmm.
reasons to genuinely believe
I
that
think.
this would be a repercussion?
I think maybe the tiniest lore repercussion, right? I don't remember hearing. I don't remember where I heard this from, but every time he does like the blood flame, he's actually summoning a portal into the blood goddess's womb, and he's is drawing the blood flame out there. So it's inside of her womb, and I imagine second phasing is something similar to that, where he's taking more than just what's inside the womb, you know. But that's just
But like, does it
the
affect
theory.
him and not just the blood goddess?
Um, I imagine it. I mean, as we know, the wings, right? I get he's more
But I feel
accepting
like
of
it
the
doesn't
blood goddess,
affect
though, right?
exactly. So like, I feel like
Hmm.
it's not gonna damage him in any sort of negative way.
But I
Clearly, it's
guess,
just buffing him
but
in
he's under
general.
the influence of Mikola, so maybe it is hurting him in a way because he's under the influence of Mikola, which I imagine the secret blood goddess might not be entirely okay with that, and that
Well,
might
like
affect him.
it doesn't show anything in game. It doesn't imply anything in or lore wise, in game or lore wise.
Yeah, other than him being like, "Oh yeah, Mikola's
So I
online."
feel like technically we can't say that.
Okay,
The
that's fair.
technicality being like we can't say him using the ability over and over again will negatively affect him.
I think that's fair. I mean, other than the fact that he already has wings, so what we'll do, we'll be doing the effect do, you know? We'll give him more wings. I doubt it, right?
Exactly, and it's not even negative, like you said.
Yeah, it's probably not negative to him if we're gonna go on this technicality. Okay, so I guess that's fine. But if he
So then he could just
spams,
he'll be
Vegeta will fly and just Galagun or Ki blast.
yeah, but no matter what, he could stay like chasing him at some point. He's just gonna stay going after him. It's just gonna be
That's true.
so. It's either it's gonna end in the end like it's just gonna be a huge draw, or I hate to say Vegeta would probably have to end up taking an L just because of the fact like one if he gets caught when he gets caught he's gonna be dealt heavy damage,
Hmm.
and if we're just like we did say if he was a transform he would be a bigger target. So and there's no flying for him if he turns into Great Ape.
That's
So
true.
and
Yeah,
he'll definitely not be able to keep tanking well because Moog would definitely be a better tank than a Great Ape would.
mm,
Great Apes are strong, but like someone who's healing themselves and draining you of your blood at the exact same time,
Yeah, that is kind of that is crazy.
you're not gonna be you're not tanking that.
I mean, I don't
You're
know if he
that's not
grabs him during
physical
it
that's not
though.
physical damage. That's like eternal damage.
That is true. That is It is all internal. You're right. But I think if he's
We're not
grabbing
talking
him
like
though,
he's well if he grabs him,
like in ape
he'll just eat.
form, bam.
That depends. Like he'll be like he'll Mogul's not Mog. What the heck? Yeah, Mog. He's gonna be able to deal hits while he's trying to reach for him and everything. So he's gonna be getting hit.
That is true. Yeah.
And at that, like if he gets him in the hand, he's gonna be able to burn it.
Ooh, that is true. That is true. Yeah.
It is physical damage, but like fire, hair,
Hmm.
that's not gonna mix well.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Like and like in base form, like technically they could do a distance move, which is like the mouth beam that they do. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like they could use that, but at the same time, like it's just gonna be a game of who's just gonna outlast, like who's more durable.
Honestly, I'm fine with agreeing that it's a draw for Moog.
See, I'm willing to say it. Do I think he could 100% beat him? Yes, though.
100% beat him is crazy.
I like it could. It'll be a challenge, but I do believe he'll be able to get him.
All right, all right. Well, let's move
So
on to a different boss because I think
I
I
got,
think we got
I
it.
got you. I got you. The Elden Ring, bro. The Elden Lord, bro.
Elden
Come on,
Ring.
Elden Lord.
Are you talking about
The
Godfrey?
big dragon.
Oh, you're talking about the first Elden Lord,
Yes,
Placidusax. Placidusax.
yes,
That's an
yes.
interesting one because go to YouTube and look up here look up Placidusax and then nuke next to it. Look up Placidusax
Plasuda.
nuke. So basically his name and then nuke. You're gonna find something very interesting.
I'm scared. Okay, what? How do you spell it? P
Placidusax.
L. Oh yeah, I found it. Never mind. Yep. All right, let's see this. Let's see this. Gone, bro. He's dead. Gone. He's gone. He's a
My
goner.
problem is that it has a short range. I mean, you can see the tarnish is walking away, and it's fine. He's fine. If we're watching the same video, the
Yeah,
tarnish
but
is literally
like,
walking away from it.
no, we're not watching the same video at all.
Oh, damn.
Hold on. I gotta see. I gotta see the range then. Hold on. I mean, like in general, for like you gotta remember how tanky they are too, though.
Mm.
Like Vegeta can't. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. It is kind of a short range, but Vegeta doesn't know though. That's the problem.
Vegeta doesn't know. That is a problem. But when you're doing an attack like that, like, wouldn't you just know? You kind of want to stay
I
away from
would
that.
not just know. Like I'd try like running probably. Like if I see he's about to strike the ground.
Yeah.
But if the thing is, let's face it, these people don't dodge backwards. They dodge sideward, like sideways,
Yeah. Well,
sideways. They dodge
sometimes
sideways.
backwards.
Compared to like, okay, how often do you see them like, oh man, let me go backward? No, almost
There's
every
a cool
time.
video actually.
Wait. Almost every move used in Dragon Ball, if it's like some sort of beam, it comes straight to you, and then you dodge sideways. Vegeta, knowing that, would more than likely, he'll probably think it's going to go towards him, and that he would end up having to go sideways. Like, he probably, like, his instincts would be telling him the wrong thing, I feel like. And that move would absolutely get him.
I don't know. I don't think I agree. I don't agree with that. Like if it's either he gets hit or he easily flies away from it or runs from it.
He
Um,
can, but like the difference is like, would he actually know where to run? Is the problem. Would he actually be
mm,
out of the radius by the time he realizes area attack gets far away as possible, and he wouldn't just try like dodging it, like weaving, you know?
yeah, I guess it could be an interesting thing. I think if he does get hit by it, it either
So
I
let's
don't
say he
know. I
gets
don't think it
hit.
kills him.
You, I, I'm sorry. A move like that, I feel that, or he's like literally like edge of death, like he was like after his fight with Goku and all of them.
I think that is fair, but I think either way, it will have to force him into going monkey mode.
Because what it insta killed? No, 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 no.
No.
It insta killed. Um, if it insta killed the tarnished, then like with the health that I saw, the health bar that I saw,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna insta kill him. Like there is a
Uh,
big
hmm.
chance it's gonna insta kill him because tarnished technically I feel like are way stronger than a Saiyan if like they're at certain level and like they have their health bar at certain height. They're way stronger than like the early Saiyans.
You think so?
100% I could think that they're tarnished.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool. But I don't know. I mean, Tarnish
They're
are
not
crazy
they're
though.
not they're not like insanely tanky and all that, but like
Yeah.
they do have like massive health bars and like they could receive big damage.
See, my
So
problem
like
with that though
compared
is
to a
like I don't
Saiyan
know.
though,
I think my problem with that is that like sometimes some attacks from bosses just one shot Tarnish. You know.
yeah, exactly.
I
That
don't
like that
know.
tells you like just how strong it like let's say like a Saiyan and Tarnish were on like par with each other
Uh
at like level I don't know 30 health, like a
huh.
30 health or something.
Yeah.
Do you really think he's gonna survive that? No.
I think so. I think
I,
so.
I'm
You
telling you,
know.
if he does, theoretically, if he does, let's pretend like he does,
Yeah.
he will be edge of life, praying he's gonna be able to make it, and at that point, he could just easily be like finished off.
I
You know?
why can't he go monkey mode?
He can try going monkey. It's like whether or not he's gonna be able to pull the string. I'm telling you, he's gonna be borderline about to die, like he was like in the at the end of the Sand arc.
Yeah.
Like he's about to die. Like, is he gonna have the strength to like pull that out? And if he does, okay, cool. He's probably gonna be close range enough to the point where that move could get used again. That's a problem too. Like within the universe, it's just like moves being used over and over again.
Yeah, this
That could
move
really mess up
he
people.
does use a lot. Placidus Axe, he's allowed to use it
Exactly.
a lot. Um, there's another move that I want you to look at because there's another move that he has that is a little crazy.
Let's
It's a
go.
little bananas.
No, here I'm just gonna look up fight in general, just so I could see like more or less
Yeah,
how the combat goes.
because it is kind of crazy. Because there's one move sometimes does, and it's basically like him giving it his all.
And so like, well, and like obviously he's slow.
Yeah,
Ooh, he does. He of course he has his fire breath, which would also
of
like
course, from both heads.
for a monkey who is made up of mostly hair, easily be able to be like catch fire. So at this point, like we established, he's losing base form. He's gonna go monkey mode, right?
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
to.
I don't think he's gonna like survive like this fight.
Well, he uses a lot of lightning, right? So
Yeah, I was about to say the
you
lightning
think he
effect
can survive
attacks.
that? Like a lightning strike? Do you think a Saiyan at this level can survive a lightning strike?
It could. I feel like it's gonna take him a fat. Like it'll probably take him like three good hits. How much damage? Like, do you know how much like of a health bar it would take, more or
I
less?
recently fought this guy, and I've gotten hit by his things. It does like I would say
Like
half,
good,
if not less
like
than half, the health.
less than half. So I'd say it'll probably deal like a quarter of his health then. Give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
like a quarter of his health. So I'd say like in his base form, that would definitely mess him up. And his vanishing ability,
Yeah, that's a crazy ability.
that's also gonna like before he knows what's happening, like he'll try. It's kind of okay. Think of it as kind of like um the teleportation to do. I'm telling you, I forgot like moves names
Instant
and all that.
transmission.
Yes, thank you. I've been forgetting names. It's kind of like that, except the fact that they just come out of it straight swinging, and it's like a massive wide area attack. Vegeta's not gonna last.
Yeah, that is true. It's
He's
like
gonna rely
actually
on grade
crazy.
8.
It's like he's fighting a Super Saiyan, really, if you think about it. When it comes to that
Mm,
move, he's
yeah,
basically fighting a Saiyan with
I was about to say
instant
the
transmission.
entire guy alone. No, it's not. It's definitely not like fighting Super. It's like fighting. It's probably more like fighting Broly at this point. Seriously,
Fighting
like you're
Broly.
just getting wrecked left and right.
Yeah, he basically has instant transmission, which is kind of crazy. That the Tarnish can kind of dodge that.
And it's like a wide attack though. Like,
Yeah, and it's a lightning attack, a light lightning attack. So
and the lightning attacks. Yeah, you're right. That would also end up getting him. So yeah, he's not surviving. So now in grade 8 form, the boss does no healing, right?
no
I'm
healing
not seeing any
as
healing
far
done.
as I'm
Yeah, I was gonna
aware.
say I'm not seeing any healing done. I don't think there's any healing. Oh, and he also has like a lightning breath attack,
Yeah,
not just a fire.
the laser. It's a bit. Have you seen the
Yeah,
laser?
like a laser. Yeah, I'm watching it right
Yeah,
now
the
with the
laser
laser.
is that's his. Like he does his
Dude,
all to
I'm not
kill
gonna
you in
lie.
that moment.
Even in grade 8 form, I'm like, ooh, He's on the
Yeah.
struggle bus. He on the struggle bus.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's. I mean, he's the first Elden Lord for the reason, I guess. For a reason.
Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah. Looking back at this fight,
My bad. I was getting a phone call.
it's all good.
Um,
I beat this guy. I'm looking at this fight and I'm like, I beat this guy by myself. That's crazy.
yeah, nah, he looks insanely hard to beat, buddy. I don't know.
I mean, he basically ruled the world before the Erd Tree came in.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. If that's the case, I don't think this buddy. I don't think Great Ape's gonna have the funnest time here.
Yeah, that is a struggle. But chances of Vegeta even ever like meeting this guy are super low. So
We're talking about like him fighting everyone. Like they have to fight all the freaking Elden Ring universe.
yeah, that is
We're
true.
not talking about like, oh well, what if he doesn't see this person, doesn't see that? Okay,
Yeah, that is true.
technically they could just hide in a hole and just never be seen again.
Yeah, but I don't know. This one's a bit strange because I think the Tarnished actually has like travel back in time to fight this guy. Like this guy is in between time or something like that. So it's like
Then
it is a bit problematic.
it is. But let's just say they're fighting, shall we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Vegeta
Yeah.
somehow travels back in time.
Bro, let's face it. They always get caught in like the wildest situations.
That's
There's a
true.
big possibility. There's a big possibility that they end up meeting. I mean, so in grade 8 form, do you think he could tank big hits? His tail will end up getting
Mm.
hit in like 3 of these, like in the lightning one
Oh yeah, the one where he's
and
just
in the
behind you.
area damage.
Yeah,
Yeah. His
easily.
tail is getting hit. It's probably gonna pop off. If a normal sword could just do that, it's
Yeah.
definitely gonna pop off.
Yeah, Yajirobe's sword
And then
cutting
he's
through his
probably
armor is
gonna
crazy.
exactly like if that sword, basic sword, not the world's insane greatest swordsman ever.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good swordsman. But he's not like the world's
Yeah, he's
insane.
he's
Like
strong and everything, but like,
yeah, like he's nothing special at all.
yeah, I mean, basically,
But
Raditz had a sword, is what happened there.
so his tail, it can be cut off if like one of these moves land on his tail in specific.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
it is getting cut off.
I mean, how often he's like spamming like certain moves, it's gonna be a lot harder for like Great Ape not
He
to
just
get hit.
spams the nuke.
He's spamming like the lightning area effect one that I'm watching, so like that one's
Yeah,
gonna
that
be a
one's
big
crazy.
struggle for him. The good thing is, obviously, he'll be able to see it and all that.
Yeah, it targets him though. Like the lightning, Like it's not random; it
Yeah.
actually targets the person. So that's crazy, and it's consistent too with like Bale, the DLC dragon. His lightning also targets, but we're not getting to Bale yet.
No, no,
Bale's
no.
crazy.
We'll ignore DLC because let's face it, he ain't making it in DLC.
Well, I think the only advantage that Vegeta has here is the fact that I mean, Placidusax is a weakened version here. He is heavily damaged. He's lost a few
Yeah, you could
heads,
tell.
a tail, and a few things.
So that's his only like plus, but even then, like the boss is crazy, you know.
Yeah, even then the boss is crazy. Yeah.
And like once it's like the move like where he just like starts like leading a trail of smoke and like he just like comes at you with his claw flying. Great Ape's not dodging.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
it's too big to like dodge. And I think the problem is like the size of Great Ape. He'll be dealing damage to him. Hold on, so
I'm just
this
assuming
person's
like Great Ape
dealing.
is just the same size as Placidusax.
I'd say it's about the same size, yeah.
Yeah, unless he could be bigger. We could actually look this
See,
up.
I'm trying to look at the like how much damage that he's receiving from like the sword stabbing him and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to do like math. I'd say he'll be doing massive damage probably. He'll do
Oh,
like
Great Ape is taller, which I would have liked if he was taller. So
really.
Yeah, Great Ape is apparently 50 feet tall at least, and Placidusax apparently is a 43 feet tall fella.
Plazisax got like the lead, so he has like the advantage in being smaller then.
Yeah,
More like
kind of like
less
slightly
area.
smaller, but yeah, he's smaller.
And like the main like lead though is also like the whole he gonna be dealing damage to
Yeah.
him. He's not really dodging. His tail has a high chance of accidentally getting cut off, not even on purpose, just by accident.
Hmm.
So and then let's face it, do you think he'll be accidentally be able to like deal any like critical damage, like hit him in a critical spot, like Placidusax? Does
Like,
he have a critical spot?
he does. It's his head. His
It's his head.
one of his
Oh,
heads.
bro, he might end up hitting one of his heads, like
Yeah.
in like a King Kong esque move of like double arm smack down on him.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
He'd
Start
probably
swinging
be
him
able to get him like
around.
that. He'd probably end up getting him just like that.
Yeah. And yeah, so basically we might be chalking it up to Vegeta is very, 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 very lucky. He has a
Very big,
0.0001% chance.
Let's face it, he's not too heavy of a hitter.
Yeah.
He's a heavy hitter, but he's not like gonna deal like insane damage.
Yeah.
Like he will like it's gonna be a long hard fight for him.
Okay, but what if
But
Vegeta and Nappa were there? Both of them were fighting.
Vegeta and Nappa,
Yeah.
you see, no, that's when like odds are both of them will be able to take like both of them will be able to get him.
Yeah.
I feel like both of them equals a win probably. Two great apes versus one great ape, definitely probably gonna take that win.
Ooh, that's true. What about Moog? Also, while we're counting.
Moog,
Yeah, Moog versus both of them.
I would say yeah. You see, like
Hmm.
multiple Saiyans like working together would be a good thing, but like the problem is
They didn't work
they're
together
gonna
at all in the anime.
yeah, that's the problem is like their egos.
Yeah.
Like they'd probably try fighting someone on one on one, and then one of them's gonna die.
Yeah, Nappa's gonna be all like,
You
"Let me
know,
take this one," and then Vegeta's gonna
like
be all
along
like,
the like someone's dying along the way because they decided to be like, oh, pathetic, bro. Come on, I got it, I got this,
Yeah.
and
Basically,
then they're gonna
Nappa.
try and lose.
Nappa the whole
Exactly.
time. Yeah.
They're gonna try. They're gonna lose. They're gonna die.
Yeah. That's just unlucky. If they had worked together, yeah. Speaking of working
If they had
together,
worked together, they
actually,
could have easily gotten them.
yeah, there's a thing.
Raditz ain't gonna last, bro.
Raditz ain't gonna
Raditz is
last. That's
probably
why
gonna
we're not
easily
even
die.
mentioning him. That's why we're not even
Yeah,
mentioning him anymore.
he's gone. He ain't going.
Yeah. But there was a video actually where it's like, oh, can the seven beat the Saiyan invasion? And for some, this guy, this is a bit off topic, but this guy had a point of, oh, they're gonna leave Starlight alive so that they can breed her. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
So that they can breed her or some shit.
Beat the seven?
Yeah, the seven from
Oh,
you
okay.
know,
Yeah, from yeah, no, I
the
get it, I get it.
boys. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm
no, I
like,
get it, yeah,
breed?
yeah, yeah.
What in the world?
That's not how they live. That's
But
not how
yeah,
they
I
are.
haven't seen them do that once or mention that at all. And so I'm
That's
like, well,
they
that
ain't
is
like,
so out of
oh,
pocket.
you are good for breeding. Like they don't go like that.
Yeah, I
If they're
imagine not.
killing, they're straight killing.
Hmm.
That's like stupidest argument ever.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life. And then after watching the arc, I'm like, they didn't mention breeding once.
No, no, they don't, because they don't like, they don't think, oh, yeah, you make good wife. I let live. I let live.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the stupidest thing ever.
All right,
God, I
pick your
can't believe
next
stuff like that.
champion, buddy. Pick your next champion, pal.
Oh, what's that one boss? The one where like it's at near the start of the game. Like it's at the start of the game. If you have the key.
Key. Golden Tree Sentinel?
You like,
What?
is that what it was?
No, definitely
No, like it's at the start. We gotta like avoid that guy who like runs down like the road and all that,
runs
or else he'll
down the
kill us.
road. Tree
You remember
Sentinel?
like it's is it the Tree Sentinel?
Well, that's all I
I don't
could
remember.
think of. There's no key
Hold on.
involved though with him.
Well, you gotta use it to get to this to his area. It's at the start of the game.
To get a key to get to his area. I'm in the starting area right now. I'm a key. Oh, oh. Are you talking about? There's no way you're talking about. What the fuck is his name? Crucible
Hold
Knight?
on, hold on. Maybe. Hold on. Let me look where you're at. I thought you said you were there. No, no, no,
Is this
no, no.
not here? Where?
I
Where?
meant like the legitimate start of the game. You know, like where the tutorial is, more or less around that area.
Oh, are you talking about the goddamn worm? The goddamn
Yeah,
ulcerated
the
tree
worm.
spirit?
Yeesh, worm.
The
What's it
ulcerated
called?
tree spirit. That's what it's called. Oh, the chariot. But you're talking about the chariot,
No, 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 no. I was talking about the tree spirit.
yeah.
I was trying to describe the chariot for like the fight.
Okay, I see. But yeah, the ulcerated tree spirit is the boss of this room, and it's not a remembrance. So
No, this is gonna be on my YouTube like watch. And I'm just gonna keep seeing a bunch of Elden Ring stuff. I'm gonna cry.
it's perfect.
I gotta delete all of this like for my history. All right, hold on. Let me look at a fight that's happening, so I could like refresh myself on this fight. Dude. So first things first. Who do you want to use? Like just Nappa or just Vegeta?
I'm gonna stay using Vegeta. He's the strongest, and if they
That's what I
can't,
thought.
then they're not gonna work together anyway. So
Yeah. One of them, like Nappa's gonna die along the way.
yeah,
Like it's gonna, like at the end of the day, it's gonna be Vegeta.
yeah, it really is. Especially with that 1 year preparation thing. Raditz goes in there, gets blasted 1 year later. Like they have time to prepare now. Like that's actually just prep time for them for the Elden verse. But they are in the middle. I think one advantage for the verse as a whole is that they were like this is after a 1,000 year war, right? Everyone's scattered and broken, and like it's
Something's
after
like
their
messed up,
prime.
yeah.
Everything's messed up basically, and everyone's their prime is over. All right, that was years ago. They're old people.
But they're like still like hella strong, and they're like more, I guess, smart, you know,
Yeah, Moog is
than like
pretty
what
smart
Vegeta
though.
is.
Moog is
Like
is pretty smart.
they did have tactics compared to like Vegeta, who's
Yeah.
used to just like easy win, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to talk about tactics, we could go to Morgai. King of the Omens himself, Morgai. He owns Landau Capital, really. Yeah. So that could be an interesting talk.
Let's keep going with the cheese spear for now.
The tree sphere isn't
No,
even a remembrance.
you're right. It's not. So fine, 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 fine. Who are we going with again?
That's you. It's up to you.
Nah, who did you just mention? We're going to them.
Morgot.
Oh, Morgan. Yeah,
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 Morgot the Omen King. That guy's crazy.
yeah. I remember. Didn't I beat him on my own?
I don't. I think maybe you did.
I did beat him on my own
We were there,
by
in the
accident.
area.
Yeah, I remember. I accidentally went to kill him. You were mad. It's funny. Like we could have done it together. I was like, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you mean, like his tactics though? Like, I didn't want
So,
context.
so during the Shattering War, as you know, well, as you're about to know, I don't have the area unlocked on my map, but Morgot owns Lingdao Capital, the Golden Place. You know, that golden area, that entire Golden Kingdom, essentially. He
Uh huh.
basically owns that. He basically commands the soldiers there, and he even more so, he
So
controls
you're trying to say he's a tactician?
yeah, he really is. Yeah, I mean, he's in during the Shattering War, he was able to knock down Prime Radon, just to give you perspective. And he even
Oh,
has a
Vegeta's losing.
cavalry.
Vegeta's losing. Vegeta's losing.
Well,
You see,
hold on a moment. He also has a cavalry scattered around the lands between, just in case of any potential threats. So he's kind of crazy mentally and tactician. Like he's a tactician, yeah. So even though Vegeta might lose in a head-to-head competition against Morgot, right? What if Morgot isn't even like the final defense? Do you think Morgot could break into Langdao Capital? Could even, yeah, can he even break into Langdao Capital?
bro, all right. Let's establish one thing.
Yeah,
He was able to beat Prime Radon,
Rudon, yeah,
Radon,
Prime Rudon,
Radon,
yeah.
Prime Radon. He's absolutely gonna destroy Vegeta.
Well, we should give some context because it's only like a single frame image where he has Radon pinned with his cane thing. So that's all we got in terms of
That's all
him
the
being able.
context you have.
That's literally all of the context there. Anything could have happened during that. Could have been like a surprise attack for all we know.
Mm. All right, so let's just assume he's strong enough to pin him.
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't know. Oh yeah, plus he deals like he has like the whole sword ability for like he just has
Yeah.
them flying down. That's gonna absolutely. Let's say grade 8 form's already out.
Yeah.
That tail's gonna get cut by accident probably
Oh, you're
by those
right.
swords.
Yeah, you're right. That's
So
true.
that it, and do you really think with how like well like he's like slicing everything, you really think Vegeta is gonna be like dodging every single one of those attacks?
Uh, he's gonna struggle, but I think he could if even if he's not flying, but like some levitation off the ground. I think he could dodge with fair amount of
Well,
ease.
well, if he's flying, he's using Galaga.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But even
Morga can still
also
just
like
like keep
given
like dodging
oh
himself.
yeah, yeah, I think with all of the dodging that he might do, I think Morgot is fairly fast enough that Morgot can hit Vegeta. I think
Like,
so.
but like he has like that one dash attack that just absolutely gets you.
Yeah, he's a runner. He moves fast. He jumps. He does a lot of things. He's a mover for sure.
Like he's probably like one of the like most like active
Yeah, the
fights.
Moog brothers are the Omen brothers that are Moog and Morga are gonna make Vegeta struggle, even if they are separate. They're kind of crazy.
Together, oh, absolutely destroying Vegeta. Did he like he walked in and died? It's crazy.
Yeah, too bad they
Um,
don't like. They probably don't like each other. If I had to take a guess.
probably, but I don't know. They look like they're just incompatible spirits.
Yeah, I mean they lived in the sewers together. I mean one hates. I don't know. One loves the Earth
But one of
Tree,
them's
and,
getting
and
one of them's getting controlled anyways, so who cares?
yeah, that is true. The poor guy.
Yeah,
Justice
one
for
of them's
Moog.
getting manipulated. One of them's getting manipulated, so who cares? They're never gonna work together.
Yeah, damn.
Anyways, Anyways, so the
That's
actual
true.
fight itself,
Yeah. What about the capital though? Like you think
he
Vegeta's
does
take going? He's gonna break into the capital?
probably. He just like literally just fly in there.
There's
It's just a matter of
catapults.
like,
There's like do you know how big those
okay,
walls are? A video came out
wait.
recently. I'll show you.
Let me say something.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you.
Catapults ain't gonna do hit to a Saiyan. Alright? Catapults ain't doing nothing.
There's actually there's a version there's a spirit more guy outside of the castle as well, outside of the
Oh
kingdom.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, that one.
I mean, he's the weaker version, but he is out there. You think Vegeta can win against that weaker version?
Yeah, for sure, probably.
Mm,
Because I remember that fight. It wasn't anything too insane than the actual fight itself.
yeah,
But like at the same time, it's kind of like it doesn't seem. It's not as fast, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not as fast. It's not as many like moves going into it. It's kind of like like it's the easiest pattern from what I've like from everything that I know. You're telling me a specific time?
Oh yeah, just to show you that's the lane now capital. It's 800 feet
9:38.
by the way, 869 feet, and there's three walls. You think Vegeta's flying all the way to 869 feet?
You can.
I guess he can, but it's gonna take so long, and he might get blasted in the meantime.
Well, I mean, the problem is like, what are they gonna use to take him down in there? You know?
That's true. Inside they have. I mean, what do they have inside? They have a bunch of knights inside. Gargoyles. Remember the giant stone gargoyles?
Yeah. But like, that's inside. We're talking about like, can it stop him from just flying above it?
I know, maybe not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah. If
And
only
like you
there was
said,
like
catapult.
ballistas.
You really think a rock is gonna ballistas? I
Yeah, ballistas. They definitely have ballistas.
that have a better chance at getting him. Wait, they do have it or don't?
They definitely have it. Yeah, they definitely have ballistas.
Confirmed is what I'm hearing.
Oh, well, here, let's say golden capital. Capital Elden Ring? Elden Ring. Here, I'll just look up ballista. Okay, so it's not confirmed, but
There's a good chance.
yeah, there's a very high
Yeah,
chance.
you're right. If it has catapults, I mean, from what I'm looking, it doesn't look like it has anything on the wall. You know, like
Yeah, that's what
Attack
I
on Titan
was
type
kind of
deal.
sad about. That there's nothing. Even though it has
So
three
it's
walls
not.
like Attack on Titan, isn't that crazy?
It'll be able to like get him inside probably, but like the initial going over it, no, it's not.
Hmm.
Because there's like it looks like there's nothing there to even like stop someone from just scaling it. You know, they
Scaling
don't take
869 feet.
exactly like they don't take
That is
into account
crazy
the
though.
fact that this dude could just fly over. You know.
Yeah, that is true. They were expecting like ground troops, and no one's gonna be scaling 869 feet
Exactly.
of
They don't
three
expect
walls.
it.
Of three walls. Damn,
So
that is
they ain't
just
ready for
crazy.
that. They're not. They ain't ready for this heat, bro.
Which is what. That's why there's a literal giant ass dragon in there, because that guy just flew up in there. I mean, he died clearly, but he flew up in there anyways because walls ain't nothing. And if walls ain't nothing for the
Exactly.
dragon, it ain't nothing for Vegeta.
He's gonna easily be able to go through him.
Ah, man, makes me wonder what like prime Elden Ring would be, because Godwin would be there, and Godwin, you see him die in like the intro cutscene, but he fights dragons for a living, so so Godwin would be protecting the area if someone were to get in, I believe, and that's why the dragon's dead, because Godwin did that.
Yeah. So
I don't know. What do you
shit.
think? Godwin would beat
Do
up
you think that?
Vegeta?
Do you think? I gotta like.
I mean, there's
I
like
don't
nothing
know
known about Godwin, so it's fair.
exactly. Like I don't know. Like I gotta know moves. I gotta know like more or less how tanky they are, how
I mean,
fast they
Godwin is a
are.
lightning guy. Do you see the giant spear that that
Yeah.
dragon has? I'm pretty sure that's
The
Godwin's spear. Like
You
Godwin.
think so, or you know?
Well, the dragon definitely had it, but Godwin has a similar spear at the very least, a similar weapon because he loves dragons. I mean, yeah, this it doesn't show here with the dragon corpse, but he's like literally friends with a dragon, and he has lightning esque attacks. So he probably has similar attacks to like Placidusax, but on like a lower scale, I would say.
I feel like that would just mean like that's not giving enough, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like you need to know quite a bit of information to
Yeah, we're gonna
develop
need
any
Elden
sort of
Ring
argument from.
2. We're gonna need Elden Ring 2.
Yeah, we really need Elden Ring to just to the all of like FromSoft to the all Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Then start investing money in Cyberpunk. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Telling bro, I'm an addict now. Anyways, so the argument settled.
yeah,
100% making it through those walls.
yeah,
Easy. He's getting in there.
yeah, yeah.
Nothing gonna stop him. Hey, screw it. How tall is the walls again?
800 feet.
And what? He's like 50 feet. You said he
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Who's 50 feet? Oh, the monkey. That's right.
Great. Yeah, great ape.
The monkey man.
Let's just assume he's not flying. He's just great ape.
Yeah.
He'll just probably break through the wall anyways with his beam.
Mm.
I feel like they're just not ready for that. You know, they ain't ready to catch something like stupid like that happening.
Yeah, yeah. You just gave me like a video idea. Attack on Titan versus Elden Ring, but that'll be for later. That'll be for sometime later.
I can't argue for Attack on Titan at all. Attack on
I
Titan
guess I
versus
can argue
Elden Ring.
for it.
Never mind. They're losing. They're losing.
I mean, the walls are 800 feet. So
You said
yeah.
against Elden Ring, not like trying to just break in there. Okay,
Well, yeah, that's
that's it.
true.
That's a different title.
But if they were trying to break in there, 800 feet versus like 100 feet Titans, it ain't even.
That's a discussion for when it comes up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah, yeah,
hearing.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm hearing too.
However, for the current discussion of the wall,
Yeah.
Vegeta's breaking in.
Okay, so Vegeta's breaking in, and Morga is might be blasting Vegeta. But Morga is an omen. That's like his. That's it. He is an omen.
Exactly. Like he's okay. Let's face it. There's too many like ways how Vegeta is always going down in all of these.
Hmm.
Let's face it though. There are bosses Vegeta could get easily.
All right, where on the
Okay,
list
not
do you think he
easily.
could get though? Where on the list do you think he could win a fight?
The original one we went with. Remember?
Godric.
Yeah.
Well, Godric. I think Godric,
He was
Renala.
going against Godric, clapped.
Yeah, I think
Like
Godric. He claps Godric, and he claps Renala. Even though she can
exactly.
throw moons at him, I think he claps
But
Renala.
she's like really weak of a boss, you know.
Yeah, she's weak physically.
And
You
then
know
like the fact that she's throwing like his power source at him, like the
that
thing
is
that's gonna,
true. Yeah.
the thing that's literally gonna make him like get more beefier and
Well, the moon is
tankier.
also in the background.
Like he's a bigger target for sure. He's getting hit, but like,
Hmm.
is he getting absolutely destroyed by it? Probably not.
Yeah. I mean,
Because then
yeah,
again, like the moon hitting him is more physical damage than it is anything else.
that is true. And ice damage, I believe, if I'm
And we
right.
did, and we did say earlier, like the physical moves are like physical damage is like the damage he's tankier for, than
Hmm.
like, oh, it's literally zapping his blood away from him.
That is still a crazy move though on anybody,
Exactly,
any character
exactly.
in
Like
any media.
it doesn't matter. Like you have a certain amount of blood in you. If that is gone, that is gone. You're done. It's game.
Yeah. So you think Moog, if he were to like enter the Dragon Ball Z universe, you think he could just get anybody with that? Goku,
He'd be
Beerus.
getting hit. Okay, Beerus. I don't even know, bro. Beerus is wild.
He did kind of
Beerus.
extinct the dinosaurs, even though they did exist. They still exist.
Yeah, they made him mad.
Yeah.
And he just flat out destroyed planets, you know?
Yeah, classic, classic. Or what about that tiny guy who apparently could just
He's not actually strong.
he's not actually strong, but I thought he could like destroy universes with a thought or something like that.
Wait. Oh, Zeno?
Yeah, that guy.
He created universes.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, no, he's absolutely destroying everyone, probably.
yeah.
Unless if someone else has like a ability like that. I don't know. Elden Ring.
Maybe. Maybe the
Destroy
outer
an
will
entire
comes back.
universe.
I mean, if the outer will, if the outer gods were to come in, maybe because they're literally they're creators of aspects of things, you know. So
Well,
like
it's
you know,
not creator. He
yeah,
is the
multiple
sole
creators, I
creator.
guess. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, the outer gods are multiple creators, but there is one outer will that created Earth, essentially, Earth, the Elden Ring Earth.
Uh-huh.
So you know, well, kind of, not really, actually.
Okay.
There was life
And like
before him.
let's say we're jumping Zane like the Saiyan arc. We're just who cares at this point? It's
Yeah,
just
who cares at
Dragon Ball
this point?
Universe.
Yeah.
Zeno is absolutely destroying all of them.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Zeno
That makes
wills it,
sense.
they're gone. Beerus destroys planets, he's probably destroying them. Beerus is
Yeah.
also fast as heck.
Wait, if he destroys the planet, you think he could get the world of shadows? Like if he just destroys the planet, can he get is the world of shadows going to be affected? What are you thinking?
Is it technically tied to the real world?
I mean,
Because then yes. If it's
a tiny
technically
bit.
tied to it, then yes.
I
If
mean, you
it's
have to
like
touch
its
an
own
arm to
completely
enter it, you know. So I
okay,
don't
but
know.
like here's the thing, like if it's its own completely separate dimension, then no. But if it has ties to the world, then yes.
I think it has ties to the world, if
You
not even
see,
direct
I do.
ones. They're
I think though.
indirect.
I think so too, though. So
Yeah, so I think Beerus might
it
be
would be
like
destroyed.
indirectly
Yeah,
blasting.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like he doesn't know it, but if he destroys the world, that's gone with it.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Just because it's not its own dimension.
All right, who's your next champion for Vegeta? Because Vegeta's gonna knock their socks off.
Like who do I think Vegeta is probably gonna beat?
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm telling you right now, Vegeta's gonna knock their
Uh,
socks off.
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie. Like so, okay. So do we agree at this point? Saiyans, they're strong in
Hmm.
their respective universe at that time,
Yeah.
but in Elden Ring, they're getting destroyed.
Yeah, I feel like
Not
there'd be
yeah,
people who would
like
disagree with us, like hard to disagree. But I
but
mean,
like
you
they
know.
gotta. I want straight facts and everything, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, like they might accidentally start like dipping into like out of the timeline, like more like future, like well, eventually they get this strong. Yeah, cool. We're talking about like how they're weaker
Hmm. Hmm.
than what they are right now.
Man, if we were nerds, we could probably calculate the gravity of this game, and and see if
No,
that
if
affects
we
Vegeta in any way.
no, if we wanted to be actually crazy with it, we could go into what their stats would be. We could go
Hmm.
into the what type of like magic spells would probably be most accurate to their like respective like damage abilities.
Hmm. Calculate like energy and shit.
Yeah, and like see like we could do in game like little experiments if we wanted to get down on it. Like that rough.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
this is just like a random like, hey, you think they'd win? Probably not. Probably yes. Like, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just tabletop the idea, not like actually go in depth about it.
Hmm. Well, there's a few other interesting beings here. I think that you could choose from, and I think Vegeta is gonna win. There's one being in specific, but let's see who do you choose next? Who's your
You
next
see, but like
champion?
that's what I'm saying though. Like throughout the entire thing,
Hmm. Hmm.
are they gonna last? No. Are they gonna get like a good like few people? For sure.
Yeah.
Is Nappa gonna get anyone? Probably fucking hot. Probably like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like those guys you randomly encounter at the start of the game. Probably them. Not that first guy who rides the horse. Probably. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. You don't
Because
think he's getting Tree Sentinel?
Raditz is stupid. Nah, Raditz would actually probably end up getting him, but like Raditz is getting like absolutely clapped early on, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because he is by far weaker than what you'd expect. he comes off as insanely strong, which technically he is. But you also gotta remember the one stupid scene. He gets headbutted by a little kid and is absolutely stunned for a good second.
Damn, damn. That kid is crazy though. He had like a power level of like over 1,000, and he didn't even train yet
You
though.
think they're not even gonna have power levels well over that level?
I mean, yeah, I guess I don't think so. In my personal opinion,
You really don't think anyone in
like
Elden Ring
I think,
would have a
well,
well
okay,
over
well,
power level?
anyone in Elden Ring.
Anyone
I was
early on,
thinking
anyone early on.
anyone early on. I think I don't know. I think Godric it would be around 400, maybe like 200. So like Roshi level
All
is what
right.
I'm thinking.
How about his bot how about his bodyguard?
Godric's bodyguard.
Because let's face it, you said Godric would just run away.
Yeah, he would run away easily.
Okay, so then let's say like his like the guy who guards his castle and all that.
So that is
Let's say it's
Morga,
him.
and that's Moog wearing a mustache and glasses. But I mean, it's a weaker version
Is that
though.
actually?
It basically it is, yeah. It's Morga, but with a mustache and glasses.
This sounds so wrong.
It's true.
Like is
Did I say?
Morgana or like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah, Morga. It is Morga. Literally Morga.
it's actually him?
Yeah, it's not like some random ass clone due to scientific failure or anything like that. That's literally him, but like a spirit version, like a shadow. I guess it's a shadow clone, a weaker version.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know then. I thought that dude was just like entirely random boss.
Nah, it's just Morgoth. Morgoth's like, yeah, nah, you're not getting Godric. You're not getting anything,
Then
buddy. That's what he
you
says.
see, I feel like he might be getting destroyed around there. Just because Raditz is the definition of too much ego before the other two, because he thinks he's insanely strong, but yet he still knows he's like weaker. You know,
Yeah.
like he was able to be stopped by Piccolo. Like he was able to be held like that. He was getting headbutted by a kid who, for a brief second, he did power up a lot. But the fact that he got hit and stuff and just got stunned and didn't even like do anything for a second, like he was immediately like stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's losing that initial boss fight. Nappa, alright. Nappa could probably take him. Nappa will take him. Never mind. Nappa will get him, but then like it's the later on fights. Like Nappa is gonna get caught, and then eventually Vegeta's gonna follow.
So I have an interesting video to show you. It's basically like the Z fighters, but if the Z, like Elden Ring's Z fighters, and I, it's like I said, they're Letta and allies. It's a video of them fighting the Tarnish. I want you to give your opinion. Do they have any chance against Vegeta, Raditz, or Nappa separately? Of course. I sent you the video.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. But I got like several different things open right now.
So Letta is the one in white armor. Freya is the one with basically yellow armor and like the Roman type of look. Hornsent is the guy in rags and horns. Moore is the armored guy with a shield. Dryleaf Dane is the guy who's gonna do kicks.
So you
He
said
has a
like
big
these
hat.
guys are like
They're
you're saying
basically the
these
Z
guys
fighters,
versus
yeah.
Raditz is what you're saying?
Versus Raditz, Nappa, or Vegeta. How far do you
Okay.
think they're going? Dalier has like sleep magic.
What's the pot do though? The one that gets the drone.
So
Was that a raw or bleed?
I think it's just a bomb pot, right? I guess I could
Was
look it
it?
up. I
Oh,
have his information right here.
alright.
It is a rot pot. Actually, you're right.
Oh, dude, if
He's
that
throwing rot
lands, like
pots. That's crazy.
you see, like we gotta establish like raw is absolutely destroying them.
I don't
They're
think it's
dying to
gonna
rot.
destroy them fast enough though, because there's a character named Millicent
It
who
doesn't
has
matter. It
rot.
doesn't matter if they save fast enough.
I think
Okay, wait,
I think it'll take months.
wait, 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 wait,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
wait, wait,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're gonna treat them like a tarnished.
Okay, okay.
They
Well,
are not special. The Saiyans are not special. They are
okay.
basically just super cracked up humans, you know?
Yeah. Then even then, I still think then that even then
Like probably
they'll
the
beat
way
up. They could still
like
win with Rot. I think.
they'll win with Raw, but like they're gonna get killed by it. Like no matter what, if they accidentally get it or it's given to them,
I mean, it is game over.
they're gonna die. It's
But
game.
there are cures for Rot, and if they, when they were looking for like the Dragon Balls, and they're gonna use Piccolo to get them, they might be like, oh, we need a cure for the Rot. We're gonna kill people until we find someone who knows the answers. And there are people who know the answers, so
Okay, what do you think the odds of them finding them in time is?
that's a good question. There is a
Let's
guy.
assume. Let's
There's a guy.
assume.
Yeah.
Let's assume it's like the in game. It takes a good like few minutes to get them. You really think they're gonna find that in time?
In a few minutes to get to them. I think it also depends on like where they land, right?
Well, where they land, who they fight, all sorts of stuff go into it.
Okay,
But
so well, I mean,
right now we're saying let's say like they're fighting these people.
okay, yeah. Well,
They
that's a
get
bit of a
hit.
problem
They
because the
get
guy
hit
that
with
they
a
need to look
rod.
for is in the base game. Like if they're gonna find anybody with information on Rot who's willing to talk,
So
that would they would die.
let's say they just land in what's it called again?
The Ionia swamp.
Is it
I don't know what place you're looking for.
the place like where like rots all over the floor?
Oh yeah,
Starts with
Kaled.
a C, no?
Kaled,
Kaled,
yeah.
yes.
The Ionia swamp is where it happened. Is where the Kaled, basically the
Let's
Rot
say
bomb.
let's say they get unlucky, they get dropped in Kaled. That's where
Yeah.
they're landing.
Yeah, okay.
Unluckiest place ever.
Actually
They're gonna
unlucky, yeah.
step out and then they're gonna like immediately get like messed up by that rock.
So if they just
Do you
ran, if they
think
land
they're
in a
gonna have
random
enough
place
time?
though, if they land in a random place in Kaled, they'll be fine. They need to specifically land in the swamp of Ionia.
No, wait. We're going like argument's sake. They land, their pod lands in the area where like the raw is everywhere, and then they're
Okay.
stepping out, and then they're gonna get it.
Then
Do
yeah,
you think within
I
the
think they
amount
do.
of time they have, you do think that they're gonna find a cure in time,
I think so.
or
Look at
that
my
they
screen.
die?
I can show you why. Why?
I swear, if it's like you're just stepping somewhere specific, I'm gonna cry.
Well, it's not like
Okay.
it's not like specific, but like this is the only place where Rot's really
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, so like let's say they land there and they get exposed to the rot. Like you think they're gonna find the cure in time.
So all they have to do, right, is talk. Well, I don't think this guy sells. I mean, we could check right now, but I don't think this guy sells it. So what they would have to do is go over here to the shack, to Sage Gallery, and I believe he can heal them.
Teleport them.
Okay, well I can't. I'm gonna have to do some running towards Gallery, but let me
Wait, you
teleport
can't
to the
teleport? I
merchant.
thought you can.
Well, I can, but not to Gallery. He doesn't have a
Oh,
grace.
okay.
I mean, one of them do. One of the merchants in Kaled definitely have. They sell what we're looking for here.
I thought you
Maybe.
said I thought you said like a while ago. It's like there's no cure for rot.
Also,
I
there's a
thought you told me that
guy.
once.
Actually, there is no lore wise. There is no cure. Lore wise, there is no cure.
No, we're
No
going lore
permanent cure,
wise.
anyways.
We're going that way. We're not going like in game. There's a cure.
Okay, so lore wise, there is a cure. There is a cure they could use. Lore wise as well, in which they would have to go to gallery. But if we're talking in game, let's see if this guy sells what we're looking for here.
Well, we're talking like game
Here we go.
and lore. You know, the
Yeah,
game
game and
lore.
lore. Okay, so when we're in here, look at this. He sells preserving boluses, which alleviates scarlet rot buildup and cures rot. This is game wise. This is game wise, right?
But not actually in lore, just in
Yeah,
game.
not really in lore. Now, if we're talking lore here, if they land in the swamp, the cure to the rot is actually right next to them. Because there's a commander. His name is Commander O'Neill, right? And if they were to be like, oh, there's a human, like basically if the farmer, remember when Raditz sees the farmer and kills him instantly, this would be the farmer.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, they'd probably just kill him instantly
Yeah,
or
they would
try to kill
kill
him instantly.
They would try to kill him instantly or kill him instantly, Commander O'Neill. And Commander O'Neill would drop the needle, which is required to cure them of rot. But they don't know how to use the needle at all. But
They
once
don't
they
even know
feel
what
it,
it does. They
yeah,
don't. They don't know what it is. They don't know anything about it. Odds
exactly.
are they'll just overlook it.
They'll overlook it, but then if they're like, "Oh shit, we're dying, we're slowly dying," and
They
they
might not
start,
try that.
they
They
might
might
not
not.
try it. They might
There's a
not.
big chance they won't actually. Never mind.
They might be like, "Oh shit, we're slowly dying though," and they kill everyone around them until eventually they get to Gowry, and Gowry will be like, "Oh, to cure Scarlet Rot, you'll need the damn fucking shit thing, needle," and I'll be
And
like,
now
"Needle."
that's also assuming that they would ever be offered help. You know, considering the fact that like they're gonna probably still be more murder hoping everyone.
Yeah, well, this is the idea with, oh, we're just gonna find people, and if they don't know the answer, we'll kill them if they don't know the answer. But Gowry does know the answer, and something tells me he is going to tell them. Maybe? Shit, maybe not. Because Gowry is working for the outer god of rot, right? So, and the needle is needed to fulfill the destiny of a certain character nearby who has rot and needs to be cured of it, right? So, so maybe he might actually not say it just so that just so that they don't get steal the needle and use it for themselves. Maybe, maybe not though. Who knows? But this is Gowry, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, go get the needle, tarnished."
Yeah, so they ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, they might not make it if he is stubborn, but he doesn't seem like the stubborn type, unless he is the stubborn type when it comes to the rot shit.
Not just that, but like also like you know
Yeah.
them not
Fun
being a
fact, this is
holes
like
and
his
just
pet
killing
dog.
them.
This is Gowry's pet dog. He even has like a chain on him.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Oh shit! It spit rots. It spits rot. Oh my god! I didn't know these dogs could spit rot. What the fuck? That's crazy.
They're getting clapped, bro.
And this is just
Rot is
Gowry's pet
killing them.
dog. That is
I don't care
crazy.
who they are, what they're doing. They're gonna get rot and they're gonna die to rot. I'm
See,
sorry,
damn.
I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
see them solving it fast enough. You know.
I see. Because they're more interested in
So that
battle than
whole
thinking.
needle thing. It's all fine and all, but like they have to know already. Otherwise, they're gonna overlook it. They're not even gonna try it. They're not even gonna think about it. They're gonna completely forget that thing existed.
Yeah. Yeah.
People, they're probably gonna ask the wrong people. They're, like if they get lucky and ask the right person, that person might end up like having to have like the moral dilemma of, should I help out these guys who are like 100% just murdering everyone, or should I just let them die?
Yeah, he might do it though, just for because of the fact that if they're murdering
They
everyone, they might
also
kill the Destiny
wait,
person.
wait,
Yeah, yeah.
and they also don't have any money.
They also, yeah. But I mean, you have to kill people for money though. So, like, cause the runes, right? And everything drops runes if you kill it, and they're gonna kill people. So, so kind of,
But they're not gonna pick it up.
But also, he doesn't sell the cure or anything. He actually, the needle itself is the cure, essentially. He's just the information giver of that fact.
Like he just openly tells whoever.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, please get the needle so that we can save the dying lady that's right above me, because she has
Yeah,
the
he's probably.
destiny.
Well, if it's for that reason, he probably wouldn't tell them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking maybe he does tell them, or else they'll kill the dying lady, and then that'll be a problem.
Please, they'll just probably kill him before they do that because he probably wouldn't tell them anything, knowing who they are, what they are, monsters. He
Yeah.
wouldn't tell them that knowing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I guess that's up for him to decide.
Yeah, nah, I don't see it working.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it. I see it working just for the fact that he wants to probably stay alive. So he wants her to stay alive as well. So that's how I see it. Why it they could get the needle, but even then they are kind of dumb. They're a bit
That's huge reaching.
Yeah, I get yeah. It's fair enough.
Without us reaching, they're dead.
Yeah,
If
without us
now
reaching, yeah.
if we really like think they got hella lucky, they'll live.
Yeah, 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 essentially. I mean, Caleb isn't like the swamp isn't that far from him, which is why I guess their luck is pretty high though, in my opinion.
Mm,
Like the swamp and where he is, not that far away.
not that far away, but like
Like a
just like
flight away, really.
if they have a reputation, but like if they're building a reputation, like just trying to find it of just murdering everyone,
Yeah.
then 100% they're not getting it.
Yeah, but to be fair, we gotta
If
remember that like
they
most things in Kaled aren't exactly coherent beings, so it's not like news is gonna spread though, you know.
that no, that's not even saying like if it is no. If they just look hella untrustworthy, then probably not still.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
I not gonna lie, I look at Napa, I think I ain't gonna trust this dude ever.
Yeah, big bald guy, no way.
Bald, nah.
Yeah.
And then like, if they're not killing everyone, I mean, if since they're gonna be killing a lot of different people or they're killing everyone, they're not picking up those runes.
Yeah.
We cannot say that they're picking up runes. They're definitely not picking
Well,
up
but no
runes.
one picks up runes though. They just kind of enter your body. They just enter
Yeah, I
your
mean,
body.
that's also like a tarnished thing.
That is true. It could also just be a tarnished thing, because some runes are just pick upable, as we know.
Yeah, so I would just say like they have to manually collect it
Yeah. It's like, ooh, what's this
because
golden
they're
thing?
not special. They're not special. They got
Nappa might
teleported
collect it
here,
though. To
kind
be
of.
fair, Nappa might collect it.
Nah, they probably
You
won't.
don't think he's a collector? Nappa or Raditz maybe?
No,
No. Damn.
no.
Well, I'm assuming they just crash landed here. Maybe they're trying to find Goku. They accidentally go to the wrong
I'm
the
thinking
wrong
it's more
planet.
along the lines of like they're just trying to conquer a planet, like what they
Oh
normally do.
yeah, they just try to conquer it. Boom, they find this. Well, once again, if we go to like the strongest power levels, right? They go to the strongest power levels, kill those, and then they just go down the list, kill everything else, right? So like, who do you think they would go for first? There's a long list, so
Like what? Just murder hoping?
yeah, who do you think they would kill first if they're like, oh, this power level is over 3 or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because there's Malekith. Like I said, Malekith is like the most feared of the demigods because he can insta kill people. Well, not insta kill, but he makes sure they're dead. Like that's his power essentially. He makes sure like immortal guys will stop being immortal with his shit.
They're getting clapped, bro.
They're getting clapped. Yeah,
They
yeah. I
getting
mean,
clapped.
he has like instant like beams of basically insta kill stuff. It's hard to say insta kill because it's not insta kill. It doesn't insta kill the tarnished, but like it's hard to say how it works lore wise. Because it's kind of very specific lore wise. But it makes sure that people are dead. You know, like just lore
mm.
wise. It's called the what is it
So
called again? Destined death, which is such a fancy way of saying you will die. It's called a destined death.
yeah, it's called a guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely died in that too. Then.
Yeah, Malekith. I'm like, that's why I haven't even said, oh yeah, but let's bring up Malekith because Malekith is kind of crazy. Malekith is kind of crazy, but I think they might have a chance against Malekith though because Malekith disguises himself as Gurranq, and Gurranq doesn't use Destined Death until he thinks, oh shit, I might lose the fight, right? And he might not have time to use Destined Death if Vegeta starts wailing on Gurranq, you know.
Too many what ifs, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess that's just the
They
point.
okay,
That's the point.
but yeah, no, I get it. Okay, that's the entire situation is what if. But like,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is like, let's face it, they lose through and through.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not winning. Like, there's no situation I see where they're beating the entire universe of Elden Ring.
Oh shit, I forgot to say. You were watching the video, right? What about the basically the Z fighters of Elden Ring? What do you think Leda and allies have a chance against these Saiyans?
Raditz or just them in general?
Like just them in general, up the ladder, I guess.
Mm, Raditz, they'll probably give Raditz a run for his money. It's like 60-40. 60 in favor of the guys, 40 in favor of Raditz. Nappa, he does have that one hella powerful move.
Hmm.
So if they try sticking together, they're kind of screwed. But if they're smart enough, they're probably going to end in a tie. Probably.
They are fairly smart. They're not dumb, that's for sure.
Well, they look like they look like they got strats, you know?
They do. They definitely have strats. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Like that's what I mean. Like strategy, they're probably going to count on that for sure.
Yeah, I mean Ansbach is intelligent. Freya is not really. Moore also is might be retarded. Um,
Might.
if you listen to him speak, it's very interesting. But so basically, two dumb characters and the rest are intelligent, if not hyper intelligent.
Mm, yeah, I'm thinking Nappa has a good chance at losing. That one could either end in a draw or no. Let's just say it's gonna be a draw.
So Vegeta,
Vegeta, he's destroying them.
really?
Probably.
Damn, that means Elden Ring
Ignore
is over.
ignoring the rot. You could
Yeah.
probably get him.
Damn, that means Elden Ring as a whole is it's over. It's over. Vegeta's winning
What do you
everything.
mean?
That means
Shut up.
Vegeta wins the entire universe. He wins over
Vegeta lost. We
the Z
already
fighters
discussed it.
lost. The Elden fighters lost. We win. Vegeta wins. I win.
We talked about Elden Ring as a whole. Don't you dare. I won. But like that's probably like a group like Vegeta got like an actual win for once out of majority of the universe.
Yeah, I mean we haven't talked about DLC. I think there's one.
DLC, I'm telling you, there's also that one
mm,
boss who just insta kills. You know?
yeah, I mean there's
Well, he's not
Bale.
even a boss. He's not even a boss when he insta kills you. Like, he catches them off guard.
Yeah,
They do him. They're gone.
I mean there's a sunflower. You remember the sunflower? You think he's losing against a sunflower though?
All right. Nah. All right. I'll be back though.
All right, all right.
If I come back, just let me know whether you're streaming or not.
Oh, okay, okay. I gotcha.
Okay, he's just stream. Bye.
Bye. So to kind of end off the discussion here, the argument, Vegeta's gonna be struggling with the base game. I think with the DLC, it's going to be similar. And let's just go through the line. We have Bale, who went toe to toe with Placidusax, so Vegeta might be losing that fight. We have Lord of the Frenzied Flame, Midra himself. Vegeta might lose. This might be the only fight where Vegeta wins because he's a frail old man at the beginning, and there's no way Vegeta's giving him a chance to second phase. And if he does second phase, well, it's probably more than over for Vegeta. He might just get madness blasted. The Mother of Fingers, the Mother of Fingers is isn't she like the brother, or sorry, not the brother of it, the sister or the daughter of the Elden Beast? So chances are Vegeta's losing against that. We have Ramana, which is basically similar to Melania, and we both know Rot's gonna blast Vegeta. So we have Mesmer, who's kind of a mirror version of Melania, except without the rot. You know, he is the son of a god, to be fair. So Vegeta might have a hard time fighting Mesmer. I think Vegeta might win against Mesmer, but Chris has some good arguments, and I bet he would have good ones against Mesmer as well. Sunflower, I think Vegeta's winning. We have Gaius. I think Gaius, even though I would like to think Vegeta wins against Gaius, Gaius is a rival of Radon. So you know, more often than not, Vegeta's probably winning that fight. Putrescent Knight, I think Vegeta's winning that fight. I'm not even going to argue against it or for it. Renala, I also think, or Rilana, sorry, Rilana, I think Vegeta might struggle but win. Because of the twin moons, Vegeta might win because, as we've mentioned before, earlier established, the moons will just make him powerful. So, yeah, I think Vegeta beats up Rilana more often than not. Dancing Lion, I think Vegeta wins against Dancing Lion, but Dancing Lion does have a lightning phase, and lightning could blast Vegeta really hard. So, you know, I say he has a better chance in the DLC than he does um, in the base game, even though he probably gets demolished more so, even if not by more opponents in the DLC than in the base game. Yeah.